Good morning, everyone! So I am finally back in my apartment. I am back from traveling and doing events, so I'm really excited just to be back and kind of get into the swing of things. So to kick it off, I am doing a haul slash demo review, first impressions of the new Holika Holika Peko collection or collaboration. So Holika Holika actually sent me these products to try out and share with you guys. So I actually don't even really know what I've got going on here. I've got these things. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna dump this out. Ew. How cute is that? Okay, so this is the Milky Glow cushion. Oh, that's so cool. I feel so bad ruining this packaging. So here we have obviously the compact itself and the refill, so I'll be messing with that in a second. What is this? A bun puff? What? Okay, I'll have to open that up. A shadow palette. How cute. Look, they like literally have it wrapped like the food, the little snack. The Peko blusher. We have another shadow palette. So we have two here. We have some hand creams. Hey! We have some other blushers, so it looks like there's 3 in total here. And then we have 2 lip products here. These are both Tinted Bombs. So I will be testing those out. What are these? Oil papers, a jelly mask sheet. Ooh, my favorite. We've got some air cushion puffs, and no sebum packed. So a powder. So now that I kind of figured out what I got sent, I can go ahead and start putting this on my face. I already have my face kind of prepped and ready to go. I have sunscreen on my skin as well as my eyebrows filled in and my eyes are primed. So let me go ahead and start. I always want to start off with eyeshadow. So let me go ahead and open the eyeshadows up and see what they look like. So I think first what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a bit of this pink, this matte pink here from the Strawberry Caramel palette, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that into my crease. Ooh, these are powdery. So far I'm not like super impressed. Next I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of this camel color here, which is from the Milk Caramel palette, and that one is also a matte, and I'm just gonna go ahead and deepen my crease with that color. Again, you can kind of see how much powder that creates when I dip my brush in there. So to get a bit closer, can you guys see those mattes in my crease? They're definitely not the most pigmented and a little chalky for my liking. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and take this other matte color from the Milk Caramel collection, and that's kind of like a warm chocolatey brown, and I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can get this to show up on my eyes a little bit more than the other mattes. Can you guys see? That is there. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the shimmery color, and I think for that I'm going to go ahead and use the super shimmery color from the Strawberry Caramel palette, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pack that onto my eyelid. I'm not in love with these eyeshadow palettes so far, and then I think just to finish off, I'm gonna take that warm shimmery brown color over there in the Strawberry Caramel collection or palette, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put that along my lash line. Okay, so this is the eye makeup that I've come up with, combining the 2 palettes from the collection, and overall I have to say, I'm not really impressed by these eyeshadows, especially the matte ones. They kind of fell flat for me. I feel like if they weren't in the limited edition packaging, I would not recommend these, so that's kind of up to your decision if you'd want to pick them up, because like I said, they're definitely not the best eyeshadows I've ever tried, and I wouldn't recommend them outside if you want the cute packaging. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some eyeliner and mascara, and I will be right back and we will try out some more of this stuff. that I would apply would be a cushion foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this Glow Cushion. I'm pretty sure that this is just repackaged for the collection, but they have this year round. And their cushion has a petal type of pattern on it. So I don't know if that has anything to do with how this is going to apply on my skin. Maybe it's supposed to disperse the cushion on my skin a little bit more evenly. Good firmness to the cushion. Oh, it is definitely too light. So obviously I have the cushion on this side of my face and this side doesn't have it on. I'm not gonna lie, this actually has a very pretty glow to it. Like, I'm not mad about this glow cushion. Usually I do get kind of mad because they're too glowy for my liking. The coverage of this is not the highest. I would say this is probably about a low to medium coverage, which is kind of typical for cushion foundations. And I would say I would definitely go in with a bit of concealer if I was going to wear this on a day-to-day basis. Because you can see that little mark on my forehead. As you can see, that little spot up there, kind of to gauge the coverage of this. So this is the highest coverage. It did take a little bit to blend into my skin because of that glow. They tend to be a little bit harder to blend in when you have that type of finish. Sticky. Aw, man, look it. Can you guys see that? You can see exactly where my hair just dragged through all my makeup.
When we're alone, there's no you in the picture. Isn't how I wanted to.
And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the lip balms in the collection. There are two. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and try on the first shade, which is that Jelly Berry shade. What? How cute! I didn't realize they were gonna have this little strawberry in them. I almost don't want to ruin it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a lip brush. Let me see, getting scientific here, if this outer pink part has any color to it first. I don't think there is. It smells so good. Yeah. So the pink part is definitely a transparent or clear type of lip balm. So now let me go ahead and pick up some of the strawberry bit and blend it on and see how that kind of works. Ooh, whoa, pigmented. So this is what the next shade looks like, that peach berry. Oops, I missed my lip. I think I like this shade better because it's more of a natural type of color. Okay, so now that I've given that glow cushion a chance to set, I'm gonna go ahead and try the powder on top of it. And no, it does not look like it's really oxidized much to match my skin. So I guess I'll maybe walk around with super light foundation, and this is probably not gonna help because this is one of those translucent type of powders. Just gonna pick up a little bit of powder. Ooh, it smells like sour almost. Come on, you can see how sticky this is. Didn't really get less sticky. I don't know, there's anything in my head that's really unique about this, again, besides the packaging. I've tried so many of these kind of oil type of powders, and for me, they usually don't do very well on my skin personally because I do have dry skin. But if you are looking to pick one of these up, it is from Holika Holika, so you know it's gonna be more affordable, and also it has the cute limited edition packaging. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the cheek products, and there are 3 that they sent me as well as a luminizer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and crack these babies open so we can see what shades we're working with. This is shade number 1, which is in Melting Jelly, which looks pretty intimidating, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna assume that this is something that is going to look a little bit more light and glowy on the skin. Number 2 is Melting Orange, which this looks really similar. I'm confused. Okay. Okay, well, let me just go ahead and swatch these. So they're super, whoa, like liquidy, like wet. This is the shade number 1. I'm which looks like that. I almost feel like you could probably double these as a lip product too, because the texture of them is really like wet, and I just dug my nail into that one. Okay, so there is a little bit of a difference, even though these look identical in the tin. This one is the melting orange, and this one is the melting jelly. So you can actually see a difference. That's fascinating though, because they look, like I said, the same. And then last but not least, this is the swatch of the melting strawberry, which this is definitely like barely there type of color. So I don't know if that would even show up on my cheekies, but let's go ahead and apply them. I think I'm actually gonna go with that melting orange. Ooh. Very pigmented. I'm gonna have to go back and blend that obviously, but this is definitely the type of product, like less is more. You can always build this up. I think that's really pretty, but you can kind of see, since it is so wet, it did move my powder and my cushion foundation around, so I don't know. I think I'd have to play with these a little bit more and figure out how to apply these, because I feel like if I use my fingers or a brush, it would definitely move the foundation around.
And the clouds are closing in. You see, I know this, but the last days in real life I've noticed.
Okay, and then last but not least, I am gonna go ahead and use this luminizer on my cheeks, and it's basically that same type of gel blush, but instead of having color to it, it looks like it has a good amount of shimmer to it. So let me go ahead and swatch this. Can you guys see that on the back of my hand here? It's like a pearl type of base. This I like. I already like this, I can just tell. The consistency of this, it feels a little bit less liquidy, like a little bit less wet feeling. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but ooh, that is pretty. Okay, so far the luminizer is definitely my favorite product of this collection up to this point. I am looking a little, that, gosh dang it, now that cushion foundation does not want to stick on my nose.
The picture isn't how I wanted to. You see, I know this, but the last
What is next? So I guess last but not least, as far as makeup products go, we have these two guys here. These are Tinted Bombs, and I have two shades. Ooh, interesting. So they have it kind of shaped like that, so it'll be easier for application purposes. This first one's in the shade number 4, and I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off that lip balm I applied earlier. Oh, weird. Oh, I've never tried a lip product like this before. It's like cool to the touch. Kind of creepy. Feels like someone licked this. Ah, okay. It's drying down, so it is kind of like a velvety type of finish to it. So it's not glossy, it's not matte, it's actually just kind of a soft type of finish to it. So you can kind of see it comes off a little bit lighter than it looks like in the tube. That did leave a little bit of a tint on my lips, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go in for the swatch of the shade number 5, and we're gonna see how this looks. I don't know why that is throwing me off so much that it like goes on wet and cold. That color is really pretty. I think I like that color more so than I did the first color. And that's kind of what it looks like on a swatch on the back of my hand. This is definitely more of a terracotta-y orange type of tint, and let me go ahead and put them next to each other. So this one right here is shade number 4, and this one right here is shade number 5. So what is this? Bun puff. It looks like a little insert for your bra. It feels like one too. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I guess I will try that with makeup one of these days, but that's what the bun puff looks like. I miss you guys. I miss like sitting down and filming, so it feels really good to just sit down and talk and mess around with a bunch of new makeup products. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will also leave links down in the description box below so you guys can figure out where you can pick any of these products up that you saw in this video. And as always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!
turn my head and hold it high, but it's making me shiver.